just won a Nobel Peace Prize, and right now she's in Oslo. She's safe in Oslo. She was hiding for 11 months in Venezuela, and then she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And then her daughter went to Oslo to accept the prize on her behalf, and now she is in Oslo. And she is very clear about her intentions. She wants to replace Maduro. She'll be the vice president, and I'm not sure who will be the president. And she says that her priority will be to open Venezuela for business. Okay, so these are the motivations of America to take over Venezuela's oil reserves as well as other resources, to stop drug trafficking, to sever the close ties between Venezuela and Iran, Russia, and China, and to open, to privatize the Venezuelan economy. Okay, so that's the goal of Trump. So from a game theory perspective, what is the optimal strategy? Well, he doesn't want to invade Venezuela. And the reason why is, first of all, Venezuela, it's very hard to occupy. Venezuela, it's a combination of mountains and jungles. And America does not fight well in mountains and jungles. So go back and think about Vietnam. American soldiers really struggled in the jungle because it's an ideal setting for guerrilla warfare, which is what the Maduro regime will plan if America actually invades Venezuela. Also, Trump cannot control how other South American, Latin American countries will respond. So Cuba and Nicaragua are close allies of Venezuela. Iran, Russia, China are also close allies of Venezuela. Brazil, Argentina, other nations in South America would be extremely annoyed, exasperated with an American attack on Venezuela. So if you invade Venezuela, you just basically open a Pandora's box. So from a game theory perspective, the optimal strategy is to use military strikes, military land strikes, and an economic embargo as a means to negotiate a treaty. Okay, and so what I don't think Trump is intent on regime change because the cost would be too great and there would be a lot of unknowns. What I think he wants is negotiate a settlement with Maduro, where basically Maduro agrees to open up the Venezuelan economy to American private interests, and Maduro agrees to maybe put in Machado as his vice president, and basically Venezuela agrees to be an economic colony of the United States. And this is important because if Trump manages to negotiate this deal, then he has a way to negotiate with other Latin American and South American countries like Cuba and Nicaragua. So if you look at the national security strategy, that is Trump's intent. Trump talks about creating allies in Latin America and South America that are amenable to American interests, and then expand their power, expand their interests